Well, things you never expected to find yourself doing. I'm in Aberdeen Maritime Museum, which is why there's yellow suits and models of boats, and there's a wee video about learning to swim here, but I notice it's not the same learn to swim video that we all knew as kids. I wonder why we don't use that one anymore. And there's a big lighthouse thing here, which is actually turning. So the lighthouse thing up at the top is turning round and round. This is just the basement bit. I'll go and look at more. This is a deck house off a boat, but cunningly, it's now a sort of playroom for Waynes. It's the kind of diving apparatus you would use if you were looking for the creature from the Black Lagoon. And you would have one of your buddies up on board turning the handles. And then usually if it was a Will Hay movie or something like that, somebody would tramp on the hose or they forget to turn the handles and you would comedy asphyxiate under the water. Something like that anyway. And then we've got this sort of bumblebee thing here. It's an aquatic bumblebee. Or maybe it's just a yellow underwater suit. No, I'm thinking aquatic bumblebee. Definitely. Well, this is a model of a Mr. Blakey, who used to be the Lord Provost of Aberdeen. You'll notice no O grades. Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed straight away. Not an O grade to his name, and yet he became Lord Provost. Go figure. Well, they would have you believe this is Lady Rosemary. But we know that's not what Lady Rosemary looks like. She's Parsley's friend. Hangs out with Sir Basil. I mean, really, Lady Rosemary? I don't think so. He even says dumb at the front, and Lady Rosemary was sharp and quick. Everybody knows that, especially Dull the dog. Looks like the ferry for Shetland. I think that's what the ferry for Shetland looks like. Well, I've got a feeling this museum used to be a church. So here we've got a model oil rig, and if you pan up, you can see the rest of the oil rig and a wee supply vessel there. So, first time ever in Aberdeen. As you can see, I've really splashed out and tried something new by going straight to McDonald's and getting a plant burger, chips and curry sauce and veal. I am on a sofa though, which is something new. And I've been to not the warmest chips. I've been to the Maritime Museum, which is pretty good. Anyway, time for a delicious plant burger. This is Aberdeen Beach. They don't make it easy to get here because the road's all closed now. Cadona's got this big funfair thing with a big wheel with no seats on it. Now, the only thing prior to today, where we find out it's hard to get to, the only thing I knew about Aberdeen Beach was that John Byrne used it at the end of Your Cheating Heart with John Gordon Sinclair, Tilda Swinton. It's not his best. It's not tutti frutti. In fact, the best thing was the guy that played a Native American. I can't remember what his name was, I can't remember what the actor's name was, but years later, 10 years later, something like that, I saw him in John Smith's bookshop in Barras Road, the one that's beside the subway. Starbucks now. And I had to say how great I thought his Native American was, because it really was good. It was the standout performance from that show. Yeah, because other than that, it really wasn't good. It was based on a sort of idea of country and western music in Glasgow. But I don't like it. I actually saw it all in one go. They had a preview in the GFT before it was actually on the TV. So I saw it in one go and I knew what was coming. I do still have the DVDs. If you ever get a chance to watch it, just probably watch it. Just for completeness sake. But it's not like Tutti Frutti or the Slab Boys. It's kind of like John Byrne's got a recipe book and he was going through the motions of the recipe. But it lacked sparkle somehow. Anyway, that was all I knew about Aberdeen Beach prior to today. John Gordon Sinclair and Tilda Swinton sitting on a seat along here somewhere, scoffing yogurts without a spoon. That was it. So far I've been to the Maritime Museum, I've been to the McDonald's, I've been to the beach, and that's it so far. That's Aberdeen. Anyway, nice enough beach, and right beside the city, which is quite rad. A lot of boats out there. They might not come out on that because the focal length of the camera is quite short. But there's boats and offshore turbines just over there. Now, next question is it going to get past this barrier? Yes, it did. Okay. There's a set of steps there with a balcony. Oh, this might actually be where John Gordon Sinclair was sitting. There's a sort of sitting bit here. I'll just stay here till this runner goes by, because he's not looking where he's going. And then I'll move over a wee bit and see if this is where John Gordon Sinclair was sitting. No, I don't think it is. I think this is more closed. Like, bigger than when John Gordon Sinclair was sitting. Oh well. It's probably a bit dark for the drone just now. This is the DJI Action 5 Pro. I'm still just walking along Aberdeen Beach, but I'm thinking, you probably can't see it, there's some nasty looking weather over there. So I think I will head back to the lovely hotel. I can definitely feel nasty weather. I will head back to the lovely hotel and maybe watch some YouTubes for a wee while, and then maybe go and meet somebody who knows who they are, but I'm not going to mention it because GDPR. So that's my idea now. This is using horizon balancing, so even though I'm wandering wildly about on Aberdeen Beach, it should stay reasonably steady. Not rock steady, that does something different. Horizon balancing, guess what, keeps the horizon flat. And it will also allow me to hide the selfie stick, although the selfie stick's quite small and it's at such an angle that it might not show up. But if it does, I can erase it and it looks, oh, a turd. Anyway, I'm probably dog, but I'm not going to fingerprint it to check. Anyway, that's Aberdeen Beach, but probably starting to get a bit nasty weather. It's probably quite hard to see in this camera because the lens is quite short focal length, but that's I think the Shetland ferry just leaving there. It's just coming up to the first lighthouse with the green light on it. You might be able to see. One of these days, I'm going to get on that boat, go to Shetland and then come back. That's the plan. Traditional to do a room tour on these things. This is the Hotel Soprano. It's kind of cupboard. There is no window. There's a TV, I didn't actually use it, but there's a TV just behind the camera there. And there's a bathroom with a shower over here, and that's the bed. And the room is not even twice the size of the bed. But I needed somewhere in Aberdeen in a hurry, and this one was quite cheap. So, Hotel Soprano, it was fine, it was warm, and the only slight quibble was somebody else's meal deal wrapper was still in the trash can. But apart from that, it's fine. It's quite handy, it's near the station, it's near the docks, and it's small. Bijou. Oh, there was plumbing noise a lot of the night, but yeah. There we go. So, Hotel Soprano, Aberdeen. Bijou.